finding affordable horse tack. And if you are just getting into horses, you know how expensive everything is when it has the tag Equestrian next to it, or anything related to horses seems like it costs more. If it just says horse next to it or wedding, you know it's going to cost a lot of money. But if you get a little bit thrifty and creative, you can find alternatives for buying brand new horse tack. So I'm going to take you with me to the Drifters Hearts of Hope tack sale, and hopefully we find some really great treasures. Hello, my equestrian friends. It's me, Lisa, the Budget Equestrian, and welcome to my car. Yes, I am in my car because I am getting ready to drive over to Drifters Hearts of Hope. It's a horse rescue, and it's actually the horse rescue that I got my 2 horses at. And today they are having a tack sale. And the reason I'm going is because I love going to tack sales, because you never know what you're going to find. But more importantly, the tack sale is raising money to support the rescue. And the people at Drifters are incredible. They save so many horses and change their lives. And I know the horses that they save actually change people's lives too. At least my 2 horses have. And I know this is completely a side topic, but if you are looking for a horse, have you considered rescuing one? This can be such an incredible way for you to find an affordable horse that just needs a little love. But like I said, that is a topic for another day. Today is about finding affordable horse tack. And if you are just getting into horses, you know how expensive everything is when it has the tag Equestrian next to it, or anything related to horses seems like it costs more. Horses and weddings, those are like super expensive things. If it just says horse next to it or wedding, you know it's going to cost a lot of money. But if you get a little bit thrifty and creative, you can find alternatives for buying brand new horse tack. So I'm going to take you with me to the Drifters Hearts of Hope tack sale, and hopefully we find some really great treasures. Let's go. so that was my experience at the tack sale. They had a lot of really nice things, and that was why I wanted to share this video with you, because if you are just getting started with horses, there are so many different ways that you can find horse tack that is affordable. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Just be thrifty and look for some really good deals. And everything that I got at the tack sale, I spent $250. And that was for a saddle, that was for different bridles, reins, a whole bunch of really nice things that I can actually use. So now that I'm home, I'm going to unload everything, get it cleaned up, and then I'm going to show you everything in detail of what I got. And just like that, we're in my tack room. But what I did was take everything, every little piece of tack and everything that I bought from the tack sale at Drifters, I cleaned it up, got it all ready to go, and now it's all in my tack room. And let me show you some of the really great things that I got and how much money I saved by going to a tack sale. And I also have to show you my awesome DIY bridle rack that I just made. And yes, you can watch the video. I'll show you how to make it step by step. It was super easy. You can do this in an afternoon. And this bridle is actually something that I got there. Isn't that beautiful? It has a patent leather noseband. On the headstall itself, the leather is rolled. And this bridle is made by an Italian company called Equipe. Such a pretty bridle. It has the padded headstall, comfort headstall, I guess, for the horse. But this bridle did not have reins, so I did have some reins, so I just went ahead and put them onto the bridle. Now, I did get this bit too, and I thought this bit was a mylar bit, which I have right here. So this is the mylar bit. This is a level 1, so just a level 1 plain ring snaffle. And this bit really looks like it, but it has, and this is a 5.25 mouth. It does have a picture of a horse. I don't know if you can see that or not on one of the rings. So I'm having a hard time finding out which company made this bit, but I saw Comfort Bits and that looked really similar to what they had. And if that is a Comfort Bit, that would have been $155. So that is just crazy. And the bridle itself, there's 2 different versions of Equipe that I could find, and the bridles were anywhere from $120 on up to about $350 for this bridle. Now I also got another bridle, and this one is by Equipe also. So this is a Grackle bridle, and these are really nice to have, and it's got a raised edge on the noseband portion, and it's just a really pretty bridle. It does have that clincher brow band, and even though there's a little bit of damage on it, it's really not that big of a deal. Again, it has that comfort padded crown piece for the horse, and this one also did not come with reins, but I think I got these reins at Dover Saddlery when they were having their tent sale, and they were about $25. But I did look up this bridle online, and I couldn't find anything exactly like it, so I'm sure it's an older model, but that bridle goes for around $300. Not too bad. You never know what you're gonna find at a tack sale. And speaking of that, I found a saddle. Yep. So this is a dressage saddle made by Canterbury Farm, and I did measure it when I got home. I was pretty sure it was an 18-inch seat, which is what I ride in, and once I got home, I measured it, and yes, it was an 18-inch seat. So the gullet on it is wide, which should fit Jessie just fine, but it is a really nice dressage saddle. The leather is pretty soft. When I was after I got done cleaning it and then I used some leader balsam on it, it really like soaked it up. There's still a little bit here and there, but I think that's a pretty nice saddle. Not too shabby. I couldn't find how much these saddles were online, but even if this were, like, say, a really super cheap saddle, it'd be at least $250. So I was really happy I was able to find that. Now, I don't know if you saw when it was actually at the tack sale what all of this stuff looked like when I first picked it up. Most of the leather really needed a little bit of attention, so that was what I did when I came home, was just give it a little bit of attention. And I had no idea how much any of this stuff was worth. I went to the tack sale with the intention of finding things that I could actually use and also to give back to the rescue, because they gave me 2 really cool horses. Well, I did buy them, but I want to give back to them, so that was why I went. I got a couple of other things too. Let me show you. Now, I believe that this is a grooming tote, and it's probably a grooming tote that went into a big fancy tack trunk. Not like my tack trunk, which is just a husky toolbox, but this is such a nice grooming tote. I was like, oh my gosh, that's really great. It's a big size, so I can put lots of stuff in there. I can put lots of brushes. Oh look, let's just put some stuff in there. I can put some hoof ointment, put some of my gloves, put a brush, and actually I got this brush at the sale, and it's really nice. It's a very stiff brush, kind of like a mud brush. I really like those style of brushes. I also found one of my favorite curry combs. These things are, like I said, my favorite. I love the nylon hand strap. It makes it really soft and it conforms well to my hand when I'm using it. And if you can find them in the store, these are like $10. This one still has a lot of use left in it. The teeth are still pretty good. Mine are pretty dull. So that was a nice find. And this is something else I found. This is a tack cleaning hook. I've got to hang it up there, but for now I'm just going to keep it right there. And it even came with a cable, so that's pretty cool. I can actually hang that up there so I can clean my tack, my bridles and stuff when I get done using them. And to go along with the dressage saddle I also found this saddle pad. Now this is just a Dover saddle pad, Dover Saddlery. And the coolest thing about this is that it is lined. Can you see that outline? The saddle pad itself is lined, and I'm pretty sure this is not sheepskin. I think this is a synthetic fleece. But I did go ahead and put it into the washer because it was pretty dirty when I got it. But it cleaned up really well, and I think that will work perfectly for my dressage saddle. Pretty cool. And I think, oh no, there is one more thing that I got. So this was the bag that I took to the tack sale, and look what is inside of it. This is a nice blanket. It's a heavy duty blanket, winter blanket, in a size that will fit Jessie. I think it was a weather beater. It's a little bit dirty, but it's really not bad. There's no rips or tears or anything. I don't think I can ever have enough horse blankets. I don't use them a whole lot anymore like I used to, but it is nice to have extras. So that way, if the horses get cold, I have an extra blanket that I can put on Jessie. Oh, and I forgot to show you, I did get a couple of pair of reins because I just don't think you can have enough reins. So they're not like super high quality, but they're nice laced reins. And these were actually nice because they're raised. So that was pretty cool. But all of the keepers and stuff are intact. You can never have enough reins, right? Right. That was everything that I got from the tack sale at Drifters, and I think I did really good. So I got the saddle, I got a couple of bridles, really nice bridles. I got a really nice bit that is similar to a Mylar bit. So many different things, and everything that I bought was $250. And yes, I got some great tack. All I had to do was clean everything up, put a little bit of leader balsam on the leather stuff, and it's good as new. But I didn't have to spend a ton of money to get some really nice things to be able to use with my horse. And that was what I really wanted to focus on and show you, is that you don't have to spend a lot of money on your tack. You just have to get a little resourceful and find places like this tack sale, or you could probably check out yard sales. You can check out Facebook Marketplace. There's so many different places that you can look for used horse tack. You don't necessarily have to buy it new. And in my opinion, I like buying used tack because then the leather is all nice and broken in, and all I have to do is clean it, and then it's ready for me to use. And besides me getting some incredible deals on some great tack, I was also able to help out an incredible organization that I really believe in, and they're doing great things for horses that need homes. So I would encourage you, if you have a horse rescue in your area, go check them out and see if they have tack sales like this. Or if you're looking to buy a horse, I would also encourage you to check out a rescue. You can find some really great horses there, like my horse Jesse and the little pony Al Capone. We changed his name, it's Al Capone now. It really fits him. But these two horses are great. They've been wonderful for me, and they came from a rescue. And I really do believe in that saying, who rescued who? It's really hard to say. And if you end up getting a rescue horse for your next horse, I think you'll feel the same way. Hopefully I've given you some good insight of different ways that you can save money when you have your own horse. And if you like this video and you want more equestrian content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and then click the bell notification. That way you'll get an alert every time I have a new video coming out. All right, so I've got everything here in my tack room. Now it's time for me to go do a few other things, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you in the next video.